Men, not every woman asks for money directly. Some are far more strategic, far more calculated in how they extract financial resources without appearing greedy or demanding. Today, I'll expose the 6 excuses women use to keep you funding their lifestyle and show exactly how female psychology turns your generosity into their control mechanism. Before we start, hit subscribe and drop a comment if you've ever been made to feel guilty for not paying for something. If you've ever felt like the relationship's financial burden falls entirely on you, you'll soon see it was never about love. It was about leverage. And drop your city or country below. Let's see where this message reaches. Excuse 1. You're the provider. That's what a real man does. She appeals directly to your sense of masculinity and duty. By framing financial payment as proof of manhood, she traps you in an endless cycle of validation. Pay to feel respected, spend to feel masculine, provide to feel worthy of her attention. Your wallet becomes the measuring stick of your value as a man. Psychology behind it. This is ego manipulation at its core. She knows that most men have been socialized to derive pride and identity from being providers. She knows you crave appreciation and recognition as someone capable and reliable. So she uses strategic compliments tied directly to spending. You're so reliable. You always take care of me. I feel so safe with you, to make you psychologically associate spending money with masculine pride. The compliments create a reward cycle in your brain. You spend, you get praised, you feel good, you crave that feeling again, so you spend more. She's training your brain like Pavlov trained his dogs. Example, she says sweetly, I just love how safe I feel when you handle things. You're so different from other guys. It sounds romantic, like genuine appreciation. But watch what happens next. Every time a bill needs paying, every time something breaks, every time she wants something, you're expected to handle it. The compliment becomes a cage. Your role is defined, provider. Her role, recipient. And if you push back, I guess I was wrong about you. The withdrawal of respect punishes you for not funding her lifestyle. Excuse 2, I just don't want to seem greedy. She'll deploy this line while simultaneously guiding you towards spending. You don't have to get me anything, really, but that necklace was so beautiful. By downplaying her desire and performing reluctance, she lowers your defenses and increases your willingness to give. Psychology behind it. This is reverse modesty. When she acts hesitant about accepting, you feel heroic for insisting. You feel generous for overcoming her resistance. The result, she gets exactly what she wanted from the beginning. And you genuinely think it was your idea, your generous impulse. It's psychological manipulation. If she demanded directly, you might refuse. But when she pretends not to want to burden you, your natural impulse is to prove you're not burdened, that you want to do this. Example, you buy her something nice. She smiles and says, You're spoiling me too much. You really don't have to do this. But notice carefully. She never says stop. She never refuses the gift. She never suggests you return it. The reluctance performance is designed to make you push harder, spend more, prove your generosity. And you don't notice that she never contributes financially, never says no to anything, and requests keep coming with the same reluctant performance each time. Excuse 3. It's not about the money, it's about the effort. She reframes pure materialism as emotional connection. If you don't buy her something, if you suggest a cheaper alternative, she claims it's not about the item. It's that you didn't think of her. You're not putting in effort. You don't prioritize the relationship. Psychology behind it. This is emotional reframing. She takes your refusal to spend and reinterprets it as lack of affection. Suddenly, love has a price tag. But she's calling it effort, thoughtfulness, caring. The financial reality gets buried under emotional language. This is effective because it makes you defend your love rather than your budget. You're not having a conversation about money. You're having a conversation about whether you care. And that's harder to defend because the metrics are subjective. Example, you skip an expensive dinner to save money. You suggest cooking at home, making it romantic with candles and effort. She responds, you used to make time for me. You used to want to take me out. What she really means, you used to spend money on me. The complaint sounds emotional, about time and attention, but it's financial. She's reframed spending as caring, expensive outings as quality time. So not spending becomes not caring. Your home-cooked effort gets dismissed because it didn't cost enough. The price tag was always the point. Excuse. 4. I deserve nice things. You want me to feel appreciated, right? She plays on your guilt and responsibility as a partner. The question is framed rhetorically. If you say no, you're unsupportive. If you say yes, you're committed to spending. Either way, refusing makes you the bad guy. Psychology behind it. This is entitlement wrapped in validation language. She's not asking for generosity. She's asserting her right to it. She's not requesting nice things. She's stating she deserves them and making you responsible for proving you recognize her worth through purchases. The moment you comply, she's established a framework where her self-worth links to your financial output. Your value as a partner gets measured by what you buy her. Example, she's scrolling through Instagram, seeing friends' posts about gifts their boyfriends bought. She looks up sadly. I just want to feel loved sometimes. I want to feel like I matter to you. Is that really too much to ask? But notice when she wants to feel loved. It coincides with seeing something she wants. Expensive holidays, friends showing off purchases. Her definition of feeling loved consistently involves receipts, purchases, expensive gestures. The emotional language, love, appreciation, mattering, disguises the financial demand. And if you point this out, you're making it about money when she's just trying to feel appreciated. Excuse 5. You're so good with money, I'm just not like that. She positions herself as financially irresponsible, but frames it as cute and endearing. She's clumsy with finances, carefree about spending, just not a numbers person. She makes it sound like a charming quirk rather than a character flaw. Psychology behind it. This is strategic incompetence. By acting helpless with money, she manipulates your instinct to lead, protect, and solve problems. It's financial dependency camouflaged as vulnerability. The genius is that helping feels good. You feel needed, valued, masculine, capable. You're being the stable one, providing leadership. You don't realize her incompetence is remarkably convenient. It always results in you paying while she maintains her lifestyle without financial responsibility. Example, she laughs, I'm terrible with budgeting. I'd be completely lost without you. You're so good at this stuff. It sounds sweet, appreciative, but watch what happens. She keeps spending beyond her means because you'll cover it. She keeps making mistakes because you'll fix them. She never develops financial discipline because she never faces consequences. Her incompetence isn't real, it's performed. The same women, too confused to budget, somehow always know exactly what they want to buy, how much it costs, which stores have sales, and exactly how to get you to pay for it. The helplessness is selective and strategic. Excuse 6. I'll pay you back later. She borrows money under the explicit promise of reciprocity, but repayment never materializes. The debt is never refused or acknowledged as permanent, but it's also never repaid. Instead of money, she offers affection, attention, sexual favors, or empty promises about next time or when I get paid. Psychology behind it. This is emotional bartering. She trades emotion for economics, making you believe love or affection cancels financial debt. It's not a fair transaction. Feelings and money aren't equivalent, but she presents it as though they are. The debt becomes something you're not supposed to mention if you care. You're really going to make this about money? I thought you cared about me, not just getting paid back. She reframes your reasonable expectation as you being cold and calculating. Example, she needs $500 for rent. I'll pay you back on Friday when I get paid, I promise. Friday comes, no mention. You bring it up gently. Oh God, I forgot. Next week for sure. Next week. Things are just really tight right now, but soon. Eventually, she stops promising dates and just says with a meaningful look, you know I'll make it up to you. But what she means, you'll forget about the money because you care about me more than the debt, and I'll make you feel shallow for remembering. And she's right. You do forget. You stop mentioning it because bringing it up makes you feel like the bad guy. Meanwhile, another request is incoming, another promise of repayment that will follow the same pattern. These 6 excuses work because they disguise financial exploitation as normal relationship dynamics. She's not asking for money. She's asking for proof of love. She's not demanding payment. She's questioning your masculinity. She's not being greedy. She's just not good with money. She's not taking advantage. She's accepting your generous offers. Remember, generosity is beautiful when it's appreciated and eventually reciprocated. But when it's expected as baseline, demanded through subtle manipulation, and never returned, that's not love. That's financial exploitation wearing a romantic disguise.